Hi there. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. As you're probably aware, RefBytes is a company devoted to library software and services. Our employees have several years of experience with Omeka and Omeka S, and that includes deploying, managing Omeka and Omeka S, creating custom modules and plugins and themes. And we felt it was time to bring a solution to the community that goes one step beyond just hosting, but is a management platform to help you back up and upgrade your Omeka and Omeka S installations and the plugins and themes that go with it. So in this video, I'm just going to go through and show some of the features that we've incorporated that set us apart from other hosting providers. And hopefully it sparks an interest and prompts you to ask some questions and create an account and try us out. So let me just go through some of those main features that set us apart. Because we are devoted to Omeka and Omeka S, we make it super simple to deploy sites using those platforms. So you can see here just an overview view. This is the RefBytes Platform Manager dashboard, where you can see how many sites you have, how much storage you're using, and how much database you're using across all of your sites. So if I come into the sites menu, I can see those listed. I can see that there is an update available for Omeka S. This is the release candidate for 4.1, and 4.0 is now available. So I can easily upgrade that with just a single click. Prior to upgrading, I can create a backup so that I can restore the site in case any of the plugins or modules are not compatible or I run into issues and need to revert back quickly. So let me go ahead and show you how to do that upgrade, and then I'll create a new site. So I can see kind of a history of what's happened on the site, but I can also create a backup and install a new version. So I'll go ahead and click the button there, and you should be able to see that the site was backed up, and it will be installed in just a second. This is live, so you can see now it's updated, and I can go to the site admin. I do have to update the database, so we're going to migrate because of the version upgrade that we just did. And now we're set. So if I want to visit the front end of the site, I'll just click on the public site link, and you can see we have some example collections here. There's really no pages on this site yet. And no, I haven't added anything yet. So that is how you would go about upgrading the site. So let me go back and I'll show you how we can install a new Omeka or Omeka S instance. So let me go ahead and create a new site here. I just select which platform I want to use. I'll start with Omeka S. I can select which version that I want to install, and I'll give it a name here. We do have the ability to put sites into circles so you can manage them easier, and I'll talk a little bit more about that later. And then we are going to use this as our admin login for the site. So a password will be generated automatically, but I'm just going to use my email and hit create. What this does is it creates a database, allocates the site on the server, and installs default modules, runs through the initial setup, and you'll just be able to see all of that here. It does install an SSL certificate. We give you a temporary URL for managing the site, and then as soon as you're ready, you can provide your own domain name or subdomain, and then we'll install a new certificate for the site. So you can see it just takes about a minute or two to actually deploy the site to the server, and it's up and running. And you can see version 4.1 has been installed successfully. The default modules and themes will be installed, and once the spinner stops, it'll be ready to go, and we can go to either the admin or the public site. So that site is ready to go. If we want to install additional modules or themes on this site, we can install those straight from the Omeka S directory. So we could install, maybe we want a bulk export, the alt text, and the guest module. So I'll just go ahead and save those changes. And those will be installed to the site. Now, once we have those installed, we can manage those from our module menu. And you can see we can install any version of the module. And if there are updates available, we'll be notified so that we can come in and install those. And those are just a single click away. So we can roll back to an older version or to a newer version. One thing you do have to remember is that, rolling back, there could be database changes, but since we haven't actually gone in and enabled these within the Omeka instance, it doesn't hurt to change them right now. But once they're installed and you're using them, you won't want to go backwards necessarily. So that's just something to be aware of. Same thing with themes. We can manage the versions and which themes are installed, and we have the ability to manage backups. So I can go ahead and create a backup right there. And if I want to restore it, the backups are tied to the Omeka version. So if I want to restore, it does ask, do you want to reinstall the version that's associated with this backup? And we can say, okay, go ahead and confirm, and it'll restore the actual software on the server and the database that was backed up. So once that's done, the modal goes away and our site will have been restored. So one of the things that we do enable is templates. So a lot of institutions give access to students or a class of students, and they want all of their students to be able to have their own site, whether it's in Omeka or Omeka S. So this allows you to create a template of modules and themes that you want installed. We don't have a limit on which modules can be installed, as long as they're compatible with our platform. And then you can come in and you can create any number of sites from that template. So you would just put in the list of student emails that you want associated with each site. And what will happen is it will create the site for them, and then it will send them an email with their username and password so they can log into the site themselves. And this is where circles really come in handy. You can create a circle for each class. So once the class is over, you might want to remove those sites and remove their access. So we can come in and filter via circle, and then you can delete all of those sites, and that will go in and clean up the sites, delete the databases, and then you can refresh it for the next course. So that is available as well in our professional plan. And you can, on most of our plans, you can invite other users, so you can have multiple admins managing your platform manager admin area. We do have the ability to upload your own custom themes and modules that you can make available in the sites or in the templates. So that is also available. And if you have any other questions, you can come into the documentation. We do have documentation on all of the features, and we will be recording videos to help with just understanding how the platform works. So we hope to see you soon, and feel free to ask us any questions on our site. Thanks.